Oh, hello there. It's Christmas Eve. And we're doing some more race control races. Santa's Super Sleigh is the thing we're doing today. And it's in a GT500. Quite an old car in terms of content. Still got 15 minutes to go. I think the practice servers aren't lined up with the actual race, so Steve, oh, that's okay. Gonna restart R Factor then. Yeah, not lined up with the special event. Right, let's get rid of those. How are we all doing? Are we doing well? Are we doing well? I hope so. Gonna wait for the... There we go. Do. Alright, so hopefully let's join one of the practice sets. Oh, well, I guess there's none at the moment. There's none. I think we're gonna plan on doing this race and then try and do maybe one race after that. Because we've got I don't really want to do prototypes, so if the special event finishes and we can do the minis after that at Donington, we will. Other than that, I might jump on my own server and have a go at the content that we're running tonight. So we're running Ford Escort Mark 1s and larders at Knock Hill and Terratonga Park. Should be fun. Maybe I should post it in Discord and tell them. Enter Super Sleigh servers. Active servers. Didn't match up with the event time. Very hard to write with a glove on. 60 participants. I'm quite worried about this race. We did gain a lot of rating in the past few days. Couple of days. So our last few races. So we've done some of the special events. So we had a bit of a nightmare at Nürburgring. And then we did the minis at Monaco, which was eventful to say the least. And then I did 2 Brabham races with a mini race at Donington in between. The Donington race was quite competitive. I was leading at one point, but that went all pear-shaped. 2 5th places at with the Brabhams. My arms still hurt from wrestling that thing around Zandvoort. But now we're on to the next special event. I don't think I'll be doing anything on Christmas Day. There is a possibility that I want to be back for Boxing Day for the evening. So if you want to join the server that I've got set up at the moment, it's in the list as Woody Xmas Fun Races. So you're more than welcome to join that. All of the content is on Workshop, apart from the Ford Escort Mark 1, which is on Race Department. So that should be fun tonight. So we should be running those races at about 9:30ish after the later special event. We've got 9 minutes to kill. Well, I suppose if we've got 9 minutes to kill... Oh, there's a practice server up. So this is a 45-minute race. I don't know whether I should chance it on soft tyres, because we've got a choice. Soft tyres might be the way to go. But I'm not entirely sure. The thing that I'm kind of most concerned about this race is that there's a lack of visibility, which is very apparent in a little bit in practice, because there was a guy behind me. I could see he was behind me on my relative, and he flashed his lights right up the back straight, so I lifted, and when I lifted, he hit me up the arse. There's no center mirror with these cars, so I mean, you won't get distracted by people in your virtual mirror, but if you have a look, the only mirrors I've got is the side mirrors.
Okay, make those calls please, Claire.
So, right, let's turn our overlays back on.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 43 Celsius.
Going to try and do some runs on some soft tyres.
Exit is clear. Don't cross the line.
Clear right.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag in Sector 3. Yellow flag.
And there's the thing about, do I run
Green flag, Sector 2.
more downforce to help with this back section? But I'm losing a second to the faster guys in the first sector. The first sector is just two corners, which is Paddock Hill and Druids Hairpin, and maybe, I think, is it Surtees Bend? Graham Hill Bend? So I'm losing 1 second in there.
The leader is has just done a 119.83 P7. Sector 1 is quick.
See, what that guy is doing is running up the rear of people in the hope that they will be seen.
The leader has just done a 119.27.
But if people like me are not running virtual mirrors, you can't see someone that's behind you. Good afternoon, Benjamin.
Yellow
So-
flag, sector 2.
In order for you to be seen, you've got to be in their mirrors.
Green flag, sector 2. New fastest lap for Banner, 118.51. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
You planning on doing this race, Ben, or...?
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I think it's going to be a case of who can look after the
Sector 1
tyres
is
the
now green.
most.
It looks like Banner has binned it in Druids. P4, that was a 120.05. That's a new fastest lap for Barkley, 117.37.
On your left.
Yellow flag,
Still there. Car left.
Druids.
Clear left. Car right. Clear right.
He let me through at Druids and then
off the pace.
dived up the inside down at Graham Hill.
Yellow flag, watch out. Sector 2 is now green.
But I've tried it on medium tyres and it's... the lack of grip is quite difficult.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
But I have a feeling this is going to be quite a full-on 45 minutes because this is not a slow pace, you know?
Okay, Neil, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. P6.
There's quite a lot of drivers that are taking part, eh? I just hope I'm not...
Sector 2
I'm
is
probably
yellow.
going to qualify in the midfield.
Sector 2 is clear. I think P5
Right,
has binned it in.
I
She.
just hope I don't get caught up in the melee.
Yellow flag, sector 3. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
I might do a mini race after this. Depends how worn out I am. But I will be stopping after that
Green flag, sector 3.
because the next race is going to be 8:15. So
Right side. Clear right.
You're a second off the pace in sector 2. Yellow flag, sector 1.
So I can get in the 120s or the 119s. I think my race pace is probably going to be the 120s. I can't make my mind up with setup really. Because I think there's so many straights on this track and they're very short straights as well. I think there's going to be a lot of people making opportunistic moves up into the fast corners, which do not work. From experience, you have to be alongside for it to
That's
even
the end of the session. 6th place.
be a thing. So do you put a lot more rear wing on so you can stay close through the faster corners? Because this car can be very knife edge. I hope it's not going to be 45 minutes of carnage. But you can guarantee, out of the 72 drivers, what split am I going to be in? I'm going to be in split 1. 3. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got to get a top 10. I mean, I don't feel like I am split 1 pace. I always feel like I'm completely outgunned. It was just pure luck that I was able to finish quite high up in the Brabhams because everyone else was just losing their minds. But I suppose because the cars change a lot. There's no real what's the word? Consistency. But 72 drivers. Oh, we know David O'Reilly. Yeah, there are some hot lappers. We know that. I'm just wondering if that prick from practice is going to be in this server. Right. I don't expect to do a pit stop.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 43 Celsius. Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
Recognising some names from the highlight videos. Now I'm wondering whether I've just seen one of the ones that drives like an absolute idiot but blames everybody else. What I'm probably going to end up doing is take it easy with the first half hour and just settle in. Try my best to kind of brake a little early and roll into these corners. I mean, from experience, you can get a run on someone, you can pass them up the inside here if you are alongside.
Yellow flag,
You can
sector
also-
3. Sector 1 is yellow.
You can also get a run on someone up the pit straight,
Looks like P2's gone off in Paddock Hill.
but you can't dive bomb up at Paddock Hill. You have to be alongside. And if you're close enough to the rear, you can get alongside up to Druids. But I imagine my spotter's going to be going absolutely nuts.
Acknowledged. We'll have spotter calls from here, please, Claire.
Because I have to actually physically look over at the mirrors to tell. I keep braking too low.
Car right, clear right.
Picked up a little bit of bodywork damage. Green flag, sector 3. Fastest lap for Visser, 119.83. The car ahead has just done a 119.15. New fastest
I mean-
lap for Milano on 17.91.
I can do
Looks like the leader has
119s.
gone off in Paddock Hill. Sector 1 is green. That's a new fastest lap for Barkley on 17.41. Sectors 1 and 3 are 1.4 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace. You've just done a 121.26. Sector 1 is yellow. We think Barkley has gone off in Druids. Green flag, Sector 1. Okay, Neil, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
A lot of people love jabbing it up the inside
Yellow
at that
flag.
corner. It's
We
a
think
late
that Milano
apex.
has gone off. Green flag in Sector 2. The guy behind has just done a 119.85. Yellow flag in Sector 3.
I mean, the
Yellow
guys in
flag
practice
Sector 1.
were doing 116s.
That's a new fastest lap for higher, 116.31.
It's higher, not Hoyer.
P11. Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds
No,
off the pace. Sector 1
I
is
didn't
green.
check the rules.
We can see Oriola has gone off in Druids.
Is it a formation start or a rolling start? I didn't check.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Incidents in Sector 2, yellow flag. Green flag, Sector 2. Yellow flag.
I'm wondering
Sector 2
whether
is
my
1.5
fourth
seconds
gear's
off
too
the pace.
high, but just don't want to run into these corners too hot. You end up scrubbing the tyres across the track.
B13, yellow flag. It looks like Oriola has gone off in Paddock Hill.
Who's
Sector 1 is now
Oriola?
green.
I don't remember seeing that name.
Sector 2 is clear. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Really got to get the nose in there. That corner really scares
Sector 2
me.
is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
Oh, Jim's drunk all the time. He's been drinking too much of the mulled wine, I think.
B14. Yellow flag. We think that Barkley has gone off in Druids. Green flag in Sector 1.
So I can do a 119.4.
Fastest lap for higher, 116.18.
There you go. 116. How in the fuck is people doing 116s?
1.4 seconds off the pace. Green flag in sector 3. Sector 1, yellow flag. Green flag sector 1. P15. Checkered flag, 15th place.
Oh. I think qualifying is 15 minutes. How much fuel for 15 minutes?
For 15 minutes. We should need about 25 litres. That's the end of the session. P15.
How much fuel for 47 minutes?
For 47 minutes. We should need 76 litres.
We always put an extra litre in because we don't trust Jim. Right. Right. Amount of torque is shifted to the outside wheel when taking a corner and accelerating. We're going to pull that down. Amount of torque is shifted to the internal wheel taking a corner.
Okay, spotter calls please, Claire. Pit exit's clear. Alright Neil, we've got 14 minutes to set a lap.
On your right. Clear right.
I don't know about anybody else, but I want to get
Right
my
side.
tyres warmed
Clear
up.
right.
I don't like slow out laps.
On your left. Clear left.
Move it.
Yellow flag. Green flag sector 1.
Gain 1.5 tenths. Two tenths. 2.5.
Sector
Clear left.
Yellow flag. Sector 1 is clear.
I lost all that time.
Yellow flag, sector 2, P10. Sector 3 is 0.8, off the pace. at Barbia for sector in Paddock Hill.
That wasn't a second gear corner.
Sector 1 is green. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Kept it pinned.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Fucked it. So did the car behind.
Green flag sector 1.
It's called a good place to come onto the track.
Left side. Clear left.
You basically came from off track across the racing line.
Sector 2 is 1.3 off the pace.
Right, let's give it another go.
16th place. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 2 is now green. Sector 1 is now green.
One and a half tenths. I've got to get the nose in here.
Yellow flag in sector 2. We think Milano has binned it in Surtees. Green flag in sector 2. Sector 2 is a second off the pace. Yellow flag in sector 1. Green flag in sector 1. P18.
I'm just completely outclassed here.
Yellow flag.
Completely outclassed.
New fastest lap for higher, 1:15.74.
Alright, let's give it another bash.
Car approaching, stay behind the line. Green flag, sector 1. Disengage limiter. Yellow flag, sector 2. Sector 3 is clear, green flag. Sector 2 is yellow.
I didn't really want to have to go back to the pits.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag. Okay Neil, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is green. There's a car leaving the pit lane. Green flag in Sector 2, yellow flag Sector 1, B19. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
2.5 tenths. I normally lose it in the back section. That was better. 4 tenths. Six tenths.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is now yellow. That's your best lap in this session. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 1 is clear. Yellow flag in Sector 2.
Another 2.5 tenths. Let's do a 1:17. So it is possible. Really have to.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Toggle HUD. Well, I've nearly got 14. The times are very close.
15th place, very little fuel left. Green flag, Sector 2. Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag. Green flag, Sector 1. Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
But I am hustling.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
I've only got 1 lap of fuel left.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 1.2, off the pace. We're running on fumes, mate.
Alright, what was it? 76? I mean, I don't know whether those power and coast settings actually did anything. Amount of torque that is shifted to the internal wheel. That means that would get understeer, wouldn't it? Amount of torque that is shifted to the outside wheel. That would make it turn on on the throttle. Good afternoon, Muggety. How do? 17th. I am so outclassed. Right. Where's my browser gone? There we go. Let's put the extended battle box on. It's close. I mean, I was doing 119s in practice. So I've... Good stuff. Well, if you hear someone effing and blinding, it'll be me. But, I'm thinking we can probably get top 15. Oh, we're down to 17th now. That's all we can hope for, really. Stay out of trouble. Avoid the accident. Keep our tyres alive.
That's the end of the session. 17th place.
I really don't know whether to... I'm going to put on the number of stops, because we might want to know how many stops people have made. I mean, you might want to know. It doesn't make any difference to me. But it seems to think that I'm going to be finishing 10th. So we might get minus driver rating here. So... I'm going to check out the R Factor 2 category. Galotta is the one, whenever he turns up in highlight videos, he's either wearing no shirt, he says absolutely nothing. He's so deadpan in his response, he just looks like he's doing a Sunday drive. Someone hits him off and he raises an eyebrow, and that's about it. It's not the person I thought. Not the person I thought it was. Right, okay. Are we ready for mayhem? Okie doke. 27. I think I've done everything. I assume we've got a rolling start. Someone behind me's got mediums. Do you know what? I'm going to follow the crowd. I'm putting on mediums as well. Yeah. Not planning on doing a pit stop. Rolling start. turn our engine mixture down.
Acknowledged. We'll have spotter calls from here, please, Claire.
And the guy ahead of me is on hard tyres. Warm these brakes up. I've never done a rolling start around Browns before. Right. What's with the fucking braking, man?
Go, go, go.
Left side. Still there. Clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Yellow flag, sector 2. It looks like he has spinned it. Green flag, sector 2.
Oh dearie me. Come on now, boys. We don't want to be weaving all the way up to Paddock Hill Bend. Horrible reactionary moves. People poking their noses in. Doesn't Biagio have a bit of a reputation for being a little aggressive? Someone's going to come to grief. There we go. You don't overtake there.
sector 1 is yellow.
Right side, 3 wide, you're on the right. Clear left.
Did I get away with that?
Okay, Neil, you had some minor aero damage. Stay out, it's not that bad.
Got a few freebies there. I can't stretch. It does just go to show that if you hang back, you can get a lot. Have I just gained a second on my personal best somehow?
So Burnett ahead is increasing. It's now 1.9 P12.
Oh, that must be a race personal best. Because that was a 121. Got a little gap behind. It's quite sedate. I mean, you could see that an accident was going to happen, considering how many of them were in a row.
Is now 3.7 seconds.
There was a lot of movers and shakers.
Sector 2 is yellow. We can see Visser has crashed in Westfield.
What's Westfield? I wish I knew these corner names.
Sector 2 is green.
I just want to keep the wheels on my wagon. There's a lot of weaving going on up front.
Yellow flag, caution. Sector 3 is yellow.
You stupid dickhead! Why would you reverse back onto the track?
The bodywork's in pretty bad shape. We might need to fix that.
And now I've got damaged steering. Why would you reverse back onto the track when you can spin your car around and go forwards? Jesus.
Green flag, sector 2, P9.
Now I saw the car on the left. I didn't see the car on the right. I mean, it's like
we think Gailotti has gone off in Surtees.
You won't see anything if you reverse onto the track. You have very limited visibility. If you're not in VR as well and you're not looking down the track at what's coming, how are you going to tell if there is a car coming? I mean, I was already going to the right because there was a car on the left that I was avoiding, and then someone decided, oh, why not? Let's block that part of the track. I bet they're
Gap
flying.
to Burnett. Ahead is increasing. It's now 3.3 seconds.
Probably going to get lapped in this race. I had hoped that I was going to be able to do this race without damage, but the car's having a lot of trouble turning left. I have to turn it a bit more than I think.
The gap behind is now 1.6.
The guy ahead's doing 119s. I may end up just having to let him go. Do 120s.
Yellow flag in sector 3. It looks like Burnett has gone off in Sterling's.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
I didn't realise there was two of them.
10th position.
I mean, the car behind, second in a row, he was actually very lucky that I saw him as well. I feel like I'm permanently turning left, right, sorry. Some people are driving, and I don't know how they're going to make it to the end on these tyres. really struggling with that turn. We'll check out after the race who that was that reversed onto the track, because that was shoddy. Bad.
Green flag sector 1.
Yeah. He's just playing dangerous driving, really. I mean, he wasn't up against the barrier. I would have spin turned facing forwards on the grass, so at least you'd re-enter the track properly. You don't enter the track by reversing onto it. I don't think I've ever seen that happen in real racing at all. As usual, because I got damaged, I'm having to relearn how I drive the car. It's really struggling to turn left. It turns right just fine. But left, not so much.
It's now 2.2 seconds. Yellow flag sector 2.
There was a guy that was close behind me, but
green flag sector 2.
He must have made a mistake in that final. I wish there was a way to go.
It's getting closer. The gap's now 0.8.
I wish there was a way to kind of reset your wheel so that it pointed centre.
In sector 3, we can see Oriola has gone up in Sterling's. E9.
How did he go off on the main straight? That's a bit odd.
sector 2, yellow flag. We think that Vista has gone off in Sheen. Green flag in sector 2. Alright Neil, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Is it? No.
Car right, clear right. On your right, clear right.
Poopy.
P11.
Gotta hope for some more freebies to get back in the top 10. I hate driving with a damaged car.
The gap in front has increased to 1.2.
15 seconds away from being lapped. I don't know why I bother changing up to 5th there. I mean, the leader has lapped all the way up to 13th place, which is just insane. We've still got 20 minutes to go. Well, David behind me is doing 119s. He's a lap down, so we're going to let him through.
The gap to Burnett behind is now 9.3.
Burnett is doing 21s, so... Hoyer's doing 18.3s.
Your last lap time was at 1:20.92.
Struggle to get a turn coming onto the straight.
Car right. Clear right.
I can stay in the 121s. Or even the 120s.
Yellow flag in sector 2. It looks like Neil has gone off in Surtees. Sector 2 is clear.
No, I haven't.
The gap ahead is now 4.5 seconds.
I mean, the leader's got a little bit of a lead on second place, so...
Just done at 121.20. behind is now 10 seconds.
Right, it's only the leader behind me now.
Minutes left.
I bet I'm gonna get like penalised for contact with a car as well. Let's hope the 8:15 race is better.
I think we should get about 8 more minutes on these tyres.
Well, I don't trust you, Jim, because you're not driving the car, to be honest.
Front is now 4.5.
I mean, Mitchy Hoyer is doing 118s in race pace and he's on soft tyres, so... I mean, maybe I could have been rocking some soft tyres if my car wasn't damaged.
Sector 2 is now yellow.
Freebie?
We think higher. The stacked it in 30s.
Oh. He may be in the lead, but he can make mistakes. Maybe he got bored. Minutes to go. Oh, someone give me a freebie. It's Christmas.
Front tyres have got minor wear.
I know that. I've taken 19% out of them.
The gap to Burnett behind is increasing. It's now 14 seconds.
Hoyer's got going again.
That was 121.37.
I am going to be lapped by the end. So. Pretty lonely race.
Okay, Neil, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Is now 4.7 seconds.
I was hoping the two ahead were battling, so but not to be. If there's going to be any DNFs. I mean, from where I started, not too bad, is it? I started 17th, up to 11th. Just had to be patient.
You've just done it on 21.45.
No real threat from behind, so that's good.
The gap to Burnett behind is increasing. It's now 17 seconds. That lap time was 1:21.40.
The key is not to overdrive a damaged car. You got to know its limits and yours.
The gap in front is now 5.4 seconds. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Let's see how forceful Mitchie is. You would hope he would be sensible and pass in a sensible place.
Temperature's decreasing. It's now 40 Celsius. Alright Neil, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Right side. Clear right.
I suppose a good thing about this car is you don't see the flashing lights. You're oblivious to that nonsense. And it's not like I didn't know he was there. Do you reckon these esports guys ever get bored about racing with us plebs? You know?
That lap was a 1:21.19.
Change down to second at Druids. Very late. So as not to lock the rears. I don't think I could keep softs alive. I know I've been scrubbing the fronts quite a lot because of the suspension damage, but considering I can do 119 on a medium, I don't think I would be able to get like my 117s from quali in race pace. I don't know why I changed down the third there, but
we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
I think there's one more lap after this.
Okay, pit stop requested.
I didn't request the pit stop.
Acknowledged. Pit request cancelled.
Well, got cramp in my left foot, which doesn't help.
We expect to exit the pits in position 18, behind Barclay.
At least I hope I haven't lost a lot of what I've gained over the last couple of days.
Last lap. Incident in sector 1, yellow flag, pit crew's ready. We think Galotti has binned it in Surtees. Okay, pit request cancelled. Green flag, sector 2.
I wanted a freebie. That's the deadpan dude, the Galotta. Looks like his car's crabbing.
P11, that's the finish. Well done.
Left side, clear left.
Well, we finished. We finished. Whew. That was an anticlimax. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 non-finishers. But I went forwards. Didn't quite get a top 10, but we went forwards. So that's always a plus. Always a plus. I'm just hoping the people that were caught in those stupid accidents didn't finish ahead of me. Right. Okay. Eesh. Oh, my spine's popping and banging. I'm gonna have to wrap up my presents sometime today. Oh, we made gains. Gains! Race contact with it. So, Daniel Valle. Or Joshua Chimbaza. Which one was it? I think it probably was Joshua, because Daniel was ahead of me on the grid. I'm thinking that I maybe gave him a whack when people were kind of doing brake warming and stuff. Expected me to finish 10th, actual 11th. Right, who got top? Harlow and Oliver Buns. And poor me. Down here. 1:19.8 was my best lap. Yeah. I mean, I did 20 minutes of the race with a car that didn't turn left very well. So, but we finished. So, right. 8 minutes. I don't know if I have the energy to do it. I don't know if I have the energy. So we can do this one later on tonight. And after that we'll be doing the fun races. I am wiped out after that. 45 minutes is quite a long time. What a long time. Wah!